Alright, hi everyone. My name is Maria and welcome to the Successful Aging Podcast. Today on the show we have Billy Helpme, who is my father. He's been an RN for almost 40 years and is the father of 3 children. Welcome, Billy. What is your definition of successful aging and why?
Oh my goodness, that's a hard question. I think you're successfully aging when you don't worry about death anymore. How's that sound? Because, well, when you're young, you don't think about getting old, okay? Because you're never going to die and you're invincible. But when you're old, like middle age and beyond, like 60 for instance, you start thinking, my years are limited. You start counting those years. And if you're successful, you stop counting the years and you sit down and you realize you can live for today and be happy.
Did your nursing career have an impact on how you chose to live your life and how you parented your children socially, physically, cognitively, and emotionally?
Oh, goodness. Well, your mother and I are both nurses, and financially it was reasonably lucrative, and that helped a lot. And so they gave us a few of the material things that her and I didn't have as children. That helps some. As far as raising the kids go, we work very strange hours, weekends, odd shifts. So sometimes you kids missed out on a few things, you know. But I find it interesting that you're all 3 in healthcare. So I think that makes a difference because your parents are both in healthcare, you're all in healthcare. They're interestingly enough not nurses. What's that say?
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
As you've gotten older, do you believe that your health has kept you from doing certain activities?
Oh, most certainly. I got a bad knee. I can no longer go for my 2-hour walks. The doctor says no. I really used to enjoy that. I used to go several times a week for like 6, 7, 8 miles, right? I can't do that anymore. I used to like to listen to music a lot. And now I can't because I have horrible tinnitus. It rings in my ears. I wake up in the middle of the night with my ears ringing. I can't sleep. I couldn't sleep till 4 o'clock last night, because my ears are ringing so bad. It's hard for me to watch TV anymore because I can hardly hear what's going on. I mean, that's a problem. And I watched this aging process with a lot of other patients over the years, and I didn't give it much thought. But now I realize that I'm old too, and it's just not going to get any better. I just had to grin and bear with it. My dad lived with it. I'll live with it, and I think it gives me a little more empathy for my patients too. Actually.
What factors are important for you for successful aging? And do you believe that these factors are better in quality or quantity?
Well, factor-wise, I think the most important factor, if you go back to what I said in your first question, is you got to have faith in the Lord above. Okay, that is the biggest thing in everyone's life, at least as far as I'm concerned, as a Christian. All right, but what do you mean by quality versus quantity?
Do you think it's better to have a little amount of factors with high quality, or do you think it's better to have a lot of factors involved with
Well, as a
successful
Christian,
aging?
that's all high quality. But are you talking about life in general? Whether it be you live fast, die young, you leave a good-looking corpse, or live to be 114 in the nursing home and having someone feed you paddle every day by a spoon. You see, obviously, you're better to die young and be happy, have a high quality life, versus being 114 for the last 25 years in the nursing home when someone turns you every 2 hours, from right side to the ceiling to the left side if someone turns you.
I see.
I guess that's all I gotta say. I don't know.
How did you choose your nursing career?
Let's see. When I was 15, my 50th birthday, I started working in a hospital in a kitchen. And I saw a lot of nurses, and I said, interesting job. And I kind of thought about it, but then back in the 70s, men did become nurses, and that wasn't macho enough. I wanted to be a soil technologist for the Forestry Service. But I tried that for a year, and I realized there was no jobs in that. And I was working a bunch of crappy jobs. I went to move back home after quitting college. And my dad sat on the couch one day and read the newspaper saying, hey, there's a lot of jobs for nurses in here. We used to be a nurse. He goes, come on, what do you think? Well, maybe I'll give it a shot. Went to nursing school. I did okay.
Do you believe your identity has changed as you've aged?
Well, obviously, you change from being a young person, like a child, to a teenager, to an adult. I mean, as you get older, you're more confident. You know who you are and what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what irritates you, what brings you joy. I mean, how I see myself, I don't know. Obviously, I see myself as a father and a husband and a Christian and hopefully a good worker where I work.
What are some of the happiest moments of your life?
Well, I mean, if you're looking for like big things, obviously it's getting married to the woman I still love, and these the children being born, and watch them grow to be successful. Um, but there's small moments too. Like going for a walk in the woods, or reading a good book. Or losing 10 pounds. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to pick those out because there's good days and bad days and good years and bad years. And, it's hard to pick out an exact moment, Maybe part of aging successfully is just being happy with what you got.
Tell me about your childhood and how it has impacted your life as you became older.
Well, I grew up with not a lot of security, not as much as some people, a lot of people, a lot less other people. My mother had manic depression that wasn't diagnosed. You didn't really know how she was going to be when you got home. My parents had bad financial problems, which means that we had to move around a lot, and I didn't get to make many friends, and I didn't fit in very well with people, and there wasn't any money, so didn't get to have a lot of things other kids had, and I felt kind of left out and alone, and I think that a lot of times I found myself not studying as hard as I should and stuff. I just wanted to escape and try to have as much peace and tranquility as I could. So I'd go for long walks or study and things like that. I think I could have done better in my career if I would have had maybe a little more secure upbringing. Security is one of the things children need most. You go to Maslow's hierarchy of needs and all. Security is real high for kids. Mine was so.
Let's talk about your children. How old are they and what do they do?
Okay, let's see. The oldest, the son, is like 26 and a third. He just finished up his 4th year of pharmacy school. He's pretty successful, I guess. Second one is, how old is she? She's 23? Mm-hmm. I guess, 23, she's almost supposed to be married, would have been married if it wasn't for super COVID. She is a dietitian, very happy, doing well. And our youngest one, the problem child, she's 21. No, she's not a problem, she's a good kid. And she's still in college, and she's doing okay. What else did you ask about this?
Do you believe that they're all successful?
Oh, definitely. They're all successful in their own way, I mean, a lot more than other kids. I mean, I work with a lot of people who ask me why our kids are so well adjusted and doing well. And I think that's because we try to spend time with them when they're younger, give them different experiences, show them different things in the world, and hopefully they listen a little bit.
Do you believe that your experiences as their father and watching them grow up has impacted their aging as well as your aging?
Well, I think the fact that I gave them a more secure upbringing than I had, both financially and emotionally, hopefully emotionally, they have more security and like for instance, I had to move around a whole bunch when I was a kid, and these kids grew up in the same house their whole lives with the same school. With the same friends. I mean, I think that makes a big difference. When you're secure, you can concentrate better.
It looks like we're out of time for today. Thank you to our guest star, Billy, and thank you for all of you for tuning in today. Come back next time for another Successful Aging podcast.